pills like crazy here. I will not be on long today. Not sure I can even think straight to write. Trying to find a comfortable position. What's going on, man? How's it going? Yeah, this is going to be an interesting week leading into an interesting summer. Summer's 6 months from now. We're heavy into winter. 54 degrees here. Freezing. Actually, it's freaking gorgeous. You got every window in the house open. Making banana chips. Excuse me. I'm waiting on an agency to call me for recruitment this week. This summer, I'll be directing music videos for an artist who's been begging me to do them. Very cool. Good luck with that. Hopefully it's not Diddy. Otherwise, have fun with it. Exactly. Work while you work, all right? There he is. There he is, Peter Marsh. There's Mr. Frank. How you doing, sir? Not good. Not good at all. Still got pain. But I'm starting to did a lot of research yesterday, and I'm trying to get on the right path with this, food wise and blah 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 wise. I'm eating banana chips. Sciatica. The back pain was nothing compared to this sciatica bullshit. Mr. Frank has an idea about how to tackle my back pain. Can't wait to hear this. Back replacement, that might work. I might need a hip replacement for this sciatica. So the whatever day it was, about a week ago, they said raise your legs up while you sleep. Put a couple of pillows, basically under your like knees. And I did. And then I woke up screaming in the middle of the night, scared the shit out of my wife because both calves were Charlie horsed. I mean, like, brutal, the worst I've ever had. And I couldn't even get up to, like, just try to walk it off or anything. I mean, I was just in tears. And I hadn't had any water that day. And I had sat on a heating pad for most of the day, and I'm guessing I just sweated out all the liquid I had in my body. So that was fucking brutal. So then I'm like, well, do we have? We gotta get. I need bananas. She got it up. So she bought me like potassium pills. I went to the store the next day and they had no bananas. They had green, disgusting bananas. And I said, do they have banana chips? Those are bananas. I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, that works. So she bought me a big bag of banana chips, which I'm almost done with. I've been drinking a shitload of water, and about 3-4 days ago, the Charlie horses finally went away. I had them like for like 3 straight days every time I got up. And it was awful. Just fucking awful. And so the last 2 nights, because the worst is at night, in the middle of the night. I'm an old man, so I get up and pee like 3 times a night. And every time I get up, I'm just shooting pains, you know. And it takes me forever to get to the bathroom. And I'm up like every 3 hours, 2-3 hours. So the last 2, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. And somebody said, first off, a doctor said, stop with the heating pads. It's actually not good for you. Putting heat directly on that aggravates the inflammation. Ice, just use ice 10 minutes at a time. And so, and then they said it's not fun, but basically sit up when you sleep. And so I did that the last 2 nights, and it's been so much better. When I get up in the middle of the night, there's no, I'm not getting any real, just that lingering minor annoying pain. But not like I can't get up or anything. So I've been doing that. So I'll probably do that for, I don't know, the next, 20 years of my life. But then I was like, all right, what is, you know, what am I doing wrong here? And I'm like, oh, wait. So I ordered pizza. And I've been eating pizza and junk for like 3 straight days. Fried foods and whatnot. I'm like, well, I got to stop this. I got to eat more seafood. No red meat. Lots of fruits and vegetables. Which is good for me anyway because I need to lose weight because I'm so beyond obese. They call me the obese master. So, I haven't been able to write much or do anything. Tom is coming on Thursday now instead of tomorrow. The moving company changed up their thing, so I think they're picking up tomorrow and dropping Friday or Thursday. I don't know. He should be here Wednesday night. That's all I know. Miss Frank says, I saw that in an adult movie once. It must have really hurt bad because the girl was screaming her brains out. Yeah, I would imagine. It's amazing how well a few bananas will knock out a Charlie. I know, right? Literally, I had like a potassium capsule and not even a banana. I had freaking banana chips. All right? And a shitload of water. I've been drinking a shitload of water. And it worked. He's never coming. Yeah, I know, right? So here's my problem. 2 days I went no coffee. I was miserable. Miserable. I'm like, you know what? You're not supposed to drink coffee? I don't care. That's the one thing I will not give up. But it has worked for eyelid twitching also. Yeah, but the problem with that is when you smear like half the banana on your eyelid, then you can't see. It's hard to drive that way. Any kind of spasm, really. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, any of the top 13 spasms. So I've been reading a lot more. I have my spot on the couch, which is like a pillow, and then a couch pillow behind me, and then a regular pillow on top of that to lean on, and then another couch pillow, and then a blanket wrapped up next to me, and then a blanket on top of me, and then I have my little portable fan on top of the ow, that hurt. On top of the entertainment center that is basically on high, blowing right at me all night, so I don't just sweat. You sweat till you bleed. Is that dope enough? Indeed. So, but my sister-in-law left on Friday. She was supposed to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. She left at 5 p.m., but at least she's gone with all of those dogs. So Friday on, my wife has been staying over there, and she will continue to stay over there until Tom and Jess get here. So, don't smear so hard. Yeah, I mean maybe that's the problem. I'm just not delicate enough with bananas on my eyelids. Bananas also work on those beds. Savannah bananas work. Savannah's they're getting too full of themselves now though. You gotta watch that. So there you go. So with her not being here, I've been like actually falling asleep about 9:30, 10 o'clock every night, which is fine. I get some reading in early, fall asleep, get up several times, and by like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I'm wide awake and I'm up. And then I look at Facebook reels for like 3 straight hours. Or do I gotta charge my phone? So that's been my day. Days. It's very hard to concentrate to write. Yeah, for reels. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. And so it says basically try to move around, try to walk. Not like crazy, like go take a walk outside, but like just, you can't sit in one place for long. Like 20 minutes, get up and move around kind of thing. And so I've been trying that, but then it just really sucks to have to get up and move. So I've been trying to do like, okay, I will put my bottle of water in the kitchen. And I put all the pills in the kitchen. So then it forces me to get up when I'm thirsty or I realize I need, some water. So yeah. That's what I've been doing. So I watched that documentary about the Mandela effect that just came out 2024. I thought I'd seen it before, but I saw another one. This one was all right. It was two dudes basically just talking the whole time. A lot of graphics. But then the one guy started to get really, really deep into the Bible and religion. And I'm like, nothing you're saying has anything to do with the Mandela effect. Like, let's get back to the Fruit Loops thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember as a kid, Luke, I am your father. I also remember, build it and they will come, not build it and he will come. So there you go. So that's what I've been up to. So I'm hoping I get better by the time they get here so I can actually, I don't know, go over and hang out with Tom. Luke Skywalker, True Love. Yeah, that guy. You know who I'm talking about. I guarantee you that guy is still trying to live off of that. The guy's done nothing else in his life. Stephen R. King, one of the greatest writers of all time, Stephen R. King. I have no idea. Stay away from that guy as much as possible. No, they had several. One of the guy was basically, God. Basically, it's we're in a, we're in the Matrix. None of this is real. We're basically in in a video game. Next page, and for no reason, Mr. Frank. Next page. You know, we're in a aliens are doing this for fun, or there's some little fat kid who's playing a simulation of this in the future. Who knows? But there are multiple universes, and whenever you do something, depending on which way you go, you slip into the next universe. And for whatever reason, like your age, we are all moving through the same universes. But then there's sometimes when you're just completely, for no reason, going a different way. I don't know. That sounds like a book written by David. Have you ever heard? Never heard of that guy. Never heard of her. Sounds like the medic kicked in. Yeah. So, I'm not really big on conspiracy stuff except to make fun of them. Sounds like the meds kicked in. He thinks lizard people secretly run the world. They do. I mean, that's an obvious one. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's what's going on. Right, Frank? A friend in high school who believed that shit. I had the Hands who ran the hell was the name of that store now? Holy crap! Yeah, the meds are kicking in. That store. Anyway, their daughter's husband worked with a guy who was a flat earther. Pergament. No. Anyway, no. The store that used to do ads for us. What can I think of them? No, they ran a corset store. Subculture. Holy shit. Anyway, he worked with a. He was doing. He worked for an electric company here. He was an electrician. And he worked with a flat earther who told him all about the theories and everything. And the funny part was, most of them just made no sense. I believe the earth is fat. I'm a fat earther. You know, that makes more sense than the world being flat. So, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like when I die, and based on the way I'm feeling right now, it might be soon, I want to get to heaven in order to just say, all right, I got some questions. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what happened with John Benet Ramsey. Tell me where the hell D.B. Cooper went. You know, there's things I need to know. Frank, how was your thing on Saturday? How was your signing? Mr. Hat believed that stuff. Didn't he fight Bigfoot? No and no. Sales were slow. DC outsold not only me, but Tim. Well, what? You don't even have a new book. That's crazy. What's Tim put out lately? I'm reading the first Chuck Buda Western. Not the horror Western stuff, that one that I think the professor did the covers for. Pretty good. Chuck's definitely gotten better at the writing game. Well, I will use the back scratcher. Maybe that'll help the sciatica. That's good. That's some quality stuff right there. Quality. Ugh. What are you working on? Down and Dirty 4. Because I'm 38,000 words into a 63,000 word book that is supposed to come out April 15th. So I'm a little behind at the last 5 weeks. Let's use the other hand. This side doesn't hurt. This side's a bitch. I'm lefty, so we're good. So I saw there is a Tom Green documentary, I believe on Tubi. There was another documentary on Tubi, I can't remember what it was. That I was like, I'll watch it if I have to. I'm trying to go through all the weird shit that I've taped that my wife does not want to see while she's gone. So I can watch all the Tales of Oak Island and all that other shit. And she doesn't have to be subjected to it. Some new history, secret history, something, I don't know, something history with a dude, a new show. Apparently he's at a bunch of other shows. And he's searching for D.B. Cooper. He didn't find him. He died? I just have no interest in that. I didn't care when it was happening. I was banging some chick in a hotel room that night. I remember that. I was in middle school when it was happening. Oh yeah, fuck you. You had a much better middle school experience than I did. It was all downhill from there, right? You're one of those dudes that peaked in 7th grade. Jenks in Point Pleasant. Wow. Wow. I might have been in. No, I think I was in. I don't know where I was. Might have been in Connecticut or something at that moment in time. I know I was on the road doing the band stuff. I don't think I ever hung out at Jenks. I mean, I was in there a couple of times. In fact, George Martin, not George double R Martin, just George normal Martin. Philip, I believe, is his middle name. Um, he was security at Jenks for a couple of summers. Because a lot of the Middletown cops did that, and he was a sheriff's officer for the for Monmouth County courthouse, and he would pick up some extra shifts and work Jenks. And then if I hung out with him the next day, he would sing that fucking closing time song over and over. I'm like, enough! That song is awful. Shut up. I got invited to do a. If you guys are around on Tuesday, February 25th at 6:30, I got invited by the Jacksonville Library Association to do a 20-minute presentation or speech about the Negro Leagues in Jacksonville, because I wrote a View from My Seat book. And they're paying me, which is also kind of neat. All right, I won't start my presentation until you show up in case you're a couple minutes late. Was there a truck out there or something? It's effing noise. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a presentation of Negro League baseball in Jacksonville. Should probably I'll do some research or something beforehand. There's a truck out there somewhere, but I can't move to see it because of the sciatica. I'm gonna try shrimp in the air fryer tonight. There's Shelly. Speaking of Shelly, so anyway, that's cool. I'm gonna be doing that at the library at the end of the month, and then we have AuthorCon coming up in the end of March. Should be interesting. Don't say you people, whatever you do. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch my. I got very nervous. Gonna be honest with you, I got very nervous when they contacted me, and I'm like, they're like, oh, you're a local author and you've written a book about baseball, and sure you're knowledgeable. Would you be interested? And I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm interested. And I'm like, not a problem. And they're like, all right, you just gotta send us a bio. So I immediately sent a picture of me. I'm like, I want you to see that I'm Caucasian. Shrimp in the air fryer sounds lewd. Supposedly it's really good. I did salmon a few weeks ago. Christ, what's all the noise? And that came out really good. The salmon came out really good. And again, I got to eat better. That's why I'm eating banana chips. I did have Maine lobster ravioli for lunch, though. I did do that. I also cut my nails today. I don't know if you've ever had sciatica, but my toenails are super long, like crazy, like dragon lady ones. I was like, I'm either gonna paint these or cut them. So I cut them, and man, that freaking the 1 foot not a problem, but my talons exactly. But doing that other one, oh, that was painful. That was friggin' brutal. We started watching Day of the Jackal. Got like 4 episodes in. Now we just gotta wait for Tom to get here so we can finish watching it. I don't think I'm getting this page done. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's about time I go sit on the couch, sit on an ice pack now. Sit on another one, get some reading them. Random number from Iowa calling. Nope. I'm back. I had to go scan something at my job. What the hell kind of job is that? They're making you do friggin' work. Those people are ridiculous. You missed probably the best part of the show. And I'm not repeating it. You have to rewatch. Yeah. It was actually leave a message. Last week, Wednesday maybe, I think I got like 13 spam calls that day. I've stopped answering them as well. I was always answering and screaming, cursing at people. Belt, I get it, belt sander. Yeah, where the hell is Nick Zinn? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Nothing personal for any of you. I literally only do this to hang out with Nick Zinn. The rest of these are just kind of like a bonus. Most of these are a bonus. But Nick Zinn's the reason I'm here. Damn it, there he is. Someday Nick is going to get that treasure. He's going to take care of me and none of the rest of you. Next page, Nick Zinn. Next page. Gobbledygook. I just jumped on. Why not just say water is wet? I'll be Josh Gates. You better be Josh Gates famous. You gotta have to find a cool hat though. Nick, I had your back the whole way. Nearly a mutiny. Nick Page next in. Nick Page. Let's see if I can get to the hour. Since I'm going to be honest with you. I've been hitting an hour in a long time. I don't believe. What a fool to believe. Was it Michael McDonald? You're welcome. I've hit about 500 words. Pretty good. Pretty good for what's going on. I will spend the afternoon on the couch with some reading, hopefully taking a nap. Try to get in sleep whenever I can. Ronald McDonald's brother, Michael? Yes, that one. Also in the Doobie Brothers. Mm. So I've gotten 2 spam calls today. I just delete them. So what else are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? Gotta write shit down. You get a lot of spam email. Yeah, tons. I will get an average of, I mean, tons is my thinking. If I, like, there was a day when I was in so much pain, I did not go into my office at all. I did not check Gmail at all. I'm like, I'm not working at all today. And I think I had like 1,400 emails. And out of 1,400 emails, maybe 20 were ones that I was interested in. Now I get a lot of like all the newsletter ones. When you run sales, you know, like Free Booksy and Fussy Library and all those. I get all of those every day, which is fine because I will use them occasionally. And I have a lot of authors that I subscribe to their newsletters. Then I have a lot of Substacks that will come in, and then I will get a lot of publishers that I'll get emails from. So out of those 1,400, right, I'm going to say 1,000 of them were legitimate emails of stuff that maybe I didn't necessarily care about or read about, but it wasn't junk mail garbage. It was stuff. It was writing stuff. And then even though I have Gmail, and I'll get like I don't know, like 200 spam messages that go to the spam folder. I probably get another 200 or 300 that will somehow find their way in, and it's like, hey, author of book, we want you to have more sales. Here's what we offer, and it's the same message, but it's from Bob Johnson 7599728 at gmail.com. That kind of crap. So I get a lot of that garbage. Where, like usually, like after I do Twitch, like an hour goes by. Sometimes I'll go in and I'll immediately go delete, hit spam, and just get rid of stuff. I've only like 4 newsletter subsects that I open and read. I have been deleting a lot more lately because it's stuff that I'm a big fan of. You never quit. I'm a fan of Book Funnel. I use it to when I'm running stuff. I'll join the crime thriller you know thing every month or whatever. But sometimes I'll like book sweeps. I'll be like, hey, you can win 100 crime thriller books, and I'm like, yeah, what the hell? I put my thing in, and then they subscribe you to all of the authors in that, which I'm mostly subscribed to. But then, which is something that annoys me. Here's a rant coming up. You ready? Um, I start getting romance author newsletters, and I'm like, why are you joining crime thriller giveaway things? It's annoying. I don't want your friggin' newsletter about your romance book and your reverse harem books and your mafia romance crap. I don't want all that. If you've written a thriller, you should have a different newsletter for that. Or don't put me on your newsletter thing because all I'm going to do is I'm immediately going to get off of it. You're just wasting my time. The worst is, I think Substack does this, where when you unsubscribe, it sends you an email and says, you've been unsubscribed. No kidding, I'm unsubscribed. I just did it. Stop doing that. Frank says, stop answering the phone. That's the single biggest reason you get spam. I know. And for a long time, I just couldn't help it. I just couldn't help it. I loved when they would, I hated it, and then I would answer the phone like, your business, and your business. I was like, I'm not an effing bit. I'm screaming. I mean, like screaming. And then the last guy was like, all right, you need to relax. I said, you motherfucker, you telling me to relax? I will find you. I was like, why am I screaming and yelling about this? Who cares? Ran away. Beer funnel. Exactly. All those things. So I've been doing very well and not answering the phone. I'm like, listen, if I don't have, if you're calling and I don't have you in my contacts, then, and it's somebody that is a legitimate person to talk to, then you're going to go to voicemail. But also, it's also very exciting just to be able to scream and yell, get some things off my chest. I'm gonna have a lifesaver. Broken half. Sons of bitches with these things sometimes. I found people older than me can't resist the interval. And if I was older than you, that would make sense. I went back, others sent a newsletter, and they were just like, well, I don't have much to say. You should just buy my book. But you know what, Peter? Maybe 3 or 4 times a year I do that. Okay, don't be a jerk about it. All right, just buy the damn book. I think the more egregious offense is when, shooting pain, is when you start your newsletter as, sorry, I haven't sent out a newsletter in 7 weeks or 8 months or something. I don't care. I wasn't keeping track. No, I didn't go, hey, it's the 3rd. So and so supposed to be sending me one of their newsletters that has really nothing to say in it, just to basically buy my book. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ridiculous. That annoys me more than anything. I'm like, if you missed a newsletter, you missed. Just shut up. Just go on with your life. Now you do the walk and talks, the Tuesday questions, the weekend review. I do a lot on my Patreon. Got to be honest. I need more people on there. Why won't the ammonium thiosulfate pump into my reactor? The hell are you even talking about, Frank? I'm not going to mind you. I don't know what the heck you're even talking about. I got a question for, is dark chocolate good for sciatica? It is. Yes, dark chocolate may help with nerve pain because it contains flavonoids, which is my favorite part of Public Enemy, and tryptophan, which can reduce inflammation and stimulate serotonin production. Dark chocolate, baby. Gotta write that on my list. I'm just gonna go on a dark chocolate diet. Oh, you said that perfectly. Well, you know what? I do have a biology degree. It's just basically just breaking down the word. You know what I'm saying? All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. I've gotten maybe 500 words in. Remember the character Chocolate Mousse from the movie Top Secret? No. And then for some reason it welcomes me to the chat room. I mean, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Nick Zinn says gasoline. Ha 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 ha. So Nick says, so yes, I do. All right, you guys are having some kind of weird side conversation there. I finished a chapter though. Finally. Chapter 32 is done. 33 has already been started with a line or three. Val Kilmer. I remember the movie. I know I saw it. I just don't remember specifics of the movie. Good job, man. Thank you, Peter Marsh. I live for your patting on my back. Nice. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break for like an hour. Sit on the couch and read and relax. It's almost 2. At 3 o'clock I will come back and do a 15-minute sprint and then try to do a couple of those. What the hell is that? Redeemed. Nice. On-screen celebration. Did you? I didn't even see it working. Damn it. I don't even know what that was. I'm looking over here. Whatever you did. What was that black magic you worked? That was nice. Damn it, I missed it. Now I'm going to have to watch this again. I'm going to have to watch the video. An on-screen celebration, but you got to be watching the screen. I was watching this screen. I was watching the video. Somebody else do it. I'll wait. You got to use 40 bits. I don't even know what that means. Not 40 pence. Costs like 1 tip's worth at the Go-Go-Rama. No, I missed the Go-Go-Rama. Gonna start a hype train. Maybe next time. Tomorrow I will not be around. Because I'm gonna be honest, I can't sit like this. This is killing me. I will be around on Wednesday. And then Friday, maybe Tom will be around. Who knows? Who can say? It was raining nice emojis. Damn it, I missed that. I'm literally going to have to watch this later. All right. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Appreciate all the fun we've had. And I will see everybody on Wednesday. All right? So be good to yourself. And also good to yourself.